Yo, what's up, guys? Good evening. My name is Wing Hon. So, how is everyone getting? How is everyone going? Yeah, today we actually want to invite Dylan, but I forgotten to tell him actually. Yeah, so Dylan will still not be in. Sorry, Dylan, 真的是忘记了你. So yeah yeah, good evening, guys. So last week, those that know Dylan is our very very good friend to me and also to teacher Jamie. So yeah, we have forgotten about him. Yeah. Anyway, today's session is a very very interesting. It's a very interesting session, and I should say it's quite a professional sessions, professional sharing sessions, because the medical devices or medical things are actually selling very very hot in Shopee at the moment. But the thing is that we cannot actually just simply sell this kind of products in Shopee or even on Lazada. Well, and then a lot of people that ask me, a lot of my audience or my subscriber, they ask me, Wing, what are the TNC, what are the certification, what are the authorized letter or whatever lah, that I need in order for me to be able to sell in Shopee and also in Lazada. Those are the things that I have no idea. Okay, I do not know at all. So today's, I have invited a very special guest. So he is a very good friend to teacher Jamie, and then he is into this selling medical devices products. So if you have any question and if you are looking at selling this products on Shopee or on any marketplace, this is a life for you because it is a really really booming industry and products since that it's going now, and then everyone, not everyone, a lot of people, they are now actually buying this stuff online. All right. So just let me quickly share my screen now. Uh, so if you are watching this live now, you can just say a hi to me, or and please don't forget to share this live to your friends as well. All right. So yep, this is the today presentations. So, hi guys, good evening. My name is Wing Huan. So today's session is about how to legally sell medical products in marketplace without getting banned. So if you are selling like medical products, if your products get banned by Shopee or Lazada, this is the life for you. You have to go through. You need to learn pretty much, how you can actually sell these products or these devices in marketplace without getting banned. So you need to know what sort of what sort of certifications or what sort of things that you have to provide to those marketplace in order for you to sell. So yes, for those that are new to my live, we have been, me and Jamie and Dylan have been doing live since last year actually, and then we have stopped a couple of months, and now we are back. So if you have any questions, you can just go to Kaki Shopee or Lazada Shopee online seller study group. I will leave the link on the comment box. So if you have any questions regarding Shopee, Lazada, you can just post into these two groups. All right. Either me or teacher Jamie will answer the question, or the members inside the groups will answer your question. We have a lot of great members, very advanced, very great. I mean, it's very good sellers. People, they are big sellers, that join this group, and then they are very willing to help you guys if they have the answer for you. All right. And then newsletter as well for those that want to receive newsletter from teacher Jamie, from myself. If we have any new informations, any live like this, we will just blast your email. Or if you have any promotions, if we have any sales or coming up online classes, courses, we will also send you a newsletter as well. I will also put in the Google form for you guys to fill up. And then once we have all those offer or whatever things that we have, then we will give you guys an email. All right. So without wasting your time, let me invite our special guest and also teacher Jamie to this live. So we have teacher Jamie, we have Mr. Wei Fung. Hi, Mr. Wei Fung. Hi, teacher Jamie. How are you? So
Hello.
this is the first time to meet Mr. Wei Fung online actually. Yeah. So teacher Jamie, do you want to quickly introduce yourself, and then we'll pass it to Wei Fung to introduce himself before we start the live.
Sure. Um, Good evening, everyone. So if you all are here, can you all just say a hello to us? Just comment hello so that we know that you are here with us. So just comment hello, okay? So yeah, today we have a very, very special guest. And today is a very knowledgeable session, okay, that for some of the seller who want to sell medical items or, communication items, we call it IoT, okay. Today, a lot of very interesting, information and knowledge for you guys, okay. So I will, let Wei Feng to introduce to every one of you, okay, what is all about today life, okay. So today we get it serious and we learn something new, okay. So yes, good. Thank you, Pei Ching, and Casey. And then we are using StreamYard, right? So y'all must allow to show your name only. We can see. If not, we can only see a Facebook user, of things like that, right? I mean, correct? They have to allow the notification, right? So you allow the notification. So feel free to type your comment, okay, and question in the chat box, and then after that we will reply you, during the Q&A session. Okay, thank you, Wei Feng.
Hi,
For your
thanks everyone. Let me share my screen. Can you see the screen now?
Yep.
Yeah,
Can see,
loading. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for having me, Wei Hong and Jamie. Okay. I'm Wei Feng here. I'm the CEO for Harvestnet. Today is about legally selling my medical devices as well as wireless products. Okay. Let me delve a bit about myself. I'm a co-founder and CEO with 22 years of corporate management. Previously, I was with Ericsson telecommunication as well as Sony Mobile. We deal with, besides telecommunication, your mobile phones, as well as because of the sister companies, Sony Pictures, Sony Music, I get to do a lot of music content, movies, James Bond, Spidey, as well as what do you call it, in terms of gaming, PSPs, all those. So right now, since 2004, I'm on my own. And I pretty much spend my time, besides the more of the boring to some people technological stuff like standards, as well as spending time in Malaysia as well as Southeast Asia dealing with digital solutions. Okay. So the business development wise and trainings, basically we cover Southeast Asia, and my company is also a member of Matrade and MDEC Gain. So this is pretty much my personal in terms of the certification, because we believe for any training we do, we are basically adult training. So we have myself have the HRDF certification, the medical device certification for competency on regulatory requirements, as well as the trainings on big data, project management, as well as recently, because of pandemic, a lot of virtual learning. I also took up some certification. That's to help my audience and trainees. Okay. On the other fun part will be I have a social Facebook with 2.57 million followers. That's on the fun part of me. Okay. So let's get down to Harvestnet, what we can discuss with the audience today. Basically, we are involved in IT solutions, product assessment, technical training since 2005. Okay. So who are we? We are co-founded by a pair of twins. You can see myself, Wei Feng. I'm the CEO. And Weta is the CTO, formerly from NEC and Fonda, Japan. And with me is a group of dedicated team where they come from both the products, technical standard sides, as well as engineering side. Okay. And for your info, the company is co-invested by Securities Commission, Ministry of Finance, Biomassive, and the aim is to push digital transformation and knowledge economy, okay, from Malaysia as well as to Southeast Asia, right? We are supported by a team of independent experts. Therefore, any of queries you may want to raise besides today's topic, you can reach out to us. We'll try to support the industries as well. Basically, we have experts from the regulatory side, telecommunication side, FMCG, automotive, BMW, people from like XDG, as well as distribution for telecommunication, IoT, former ABB, Philips Lighting, as well as from the medical, pharmaceutical, Novartis. All right, these are the experts supporting us in terms of independent review. All right, so I do understand today is a number, most of you are actually sellers in the e-marketplace like Shopee, right? And Lazada. So you may know, or you must be aware that Malaysia with other countries have signed free trade agreement. That is RCEP, APEC, ASEAN. All right, that is actually to boost cross-border trade. Therefore, you're actually buying and selling products in terms of cross-border trade. And a lot of products actually have compliance mechanism, which we are here to highlight to you, enlighten you with. Basically, there are two main things you need to look at in terms of product compliance. First, you have to go through testing, okay? And those test labs must be ISO IEC accredited under 17025, okay? And all these lab tests, the test reports, will have to be submitted to local regulatory bodies. Okay, each country have their own regulatory bodies in charge of certain things, be it your toys, your garments, your cars, your medical devices, as well as communication products. And these regulatory bodies will assign or appoint certifying bodies to do the certification work. That means to go through your test reports to see whether they conform to certain parameters or limits, which is what we call the under the technical codes and technical standards. Okay, I do not want to bore you with more of these jargons, okay? But then if you look at the certification bodies, they have to be accredited under ISO IEC 17065. These are all international standards before you can even perform the certification work, right? Therefore, as of June 2021, our company has actually successfully obtained the accredited certifying body status for the product scopes listed under here: broadband wireless access, short-range devices, GSM 3G, 4G, LTE. You may want to know more about what are all these products. We'll come to it shortly. Okay. Under medical devices segment, in our company, we have auditors which are actually able to do conformity assessment procedures for your technical documentation and verification for the purpose of GDPMD and medical device registration. All right, all this, I'll come to it. So why today I want to elaborate or give you the proper knowledge on these two products, because we have been receiving a high number of queries basically on the conformity of the products as well as lab testings coming as far from Philippines and Vietnam. And of course, by discussing with Jamie, I do know that there's a lot of queries on that as well. Why your products, your face mask, face shield are not being listed in e-marketplace, right? So we'll delve in this. For example, we have queries about dental, the crowning, the PPE, face mask, rehab, surgical, intravenous devices, IVD, or oximeter, projectors, microwave oven, mobile phones. All these are popular products being sold online, but these are the products which actually face problems. Okay. So what is product certification? Product certification is actually a set of processes that show your product.
Chop.
Yeah.
My phone.
too technical.
Just now the product. No, just now the product I saw a lot selling recently.
Recently, yeah.
The one that measure the oximeter. A lot this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
there are a lot.
Yeah.
Those who list themselves in the website, actually there's penalty if you are being caught for products which are not listed or registered with medical device authority. We even have clients out of nowhere, they just call us up and really asking us, can you help us or not? I say, why? Because the authority enforcement went and serbu their shop lock, actually not shop lock, their house where they store all the products, because they sell on Shopee. So sometimes last minute, then only want to look for help. Because of what? Maybe because of the knowledge, the information. Therefore, it's good that Wing Hon and Jamie today is organizing this, because you'll be prepared first. Know what is it? Rather than we do not prefer to have your last minute running to us or any of the people industry there to seek for help. Okay, get the knowledge today, and then you know that the steps are not so difficult actually. Okay, does that answer to your question? Hello?
Good to go.
Huh? Okay, I can continue, right?
Okay, everything.
Yeah. So basically, if you look at the need on the, for example, wireless phone or devices, because of safety issues, the cabling is not good, the battery have leakages, the product have spurious emission or radiation. People are scared of all those things. Then the others will be like security. Two main security actually we have seen is products having security CCTV, secured hidden CCTV, hidden pinhole cameras actually hidden inside the light bulbs. Okay, so even you are taking bath you actually become very Insta famous already or TikTok famous without you knowing it. Okay, then the other thing is actually the scanners. They scan and actually they clone your Killer's Go car keys. Happens a lot even around this Taman area or those there are people who actually have this. All these are prohibited items, but you can see them still selling. Why? The question is there will be one day people report you or the enforcers will catch up with you. Right? The other problem is medical devices. It's more of the safety and the performance. You can see that, like example in Bangi, people actually recycling. They actually wash it and sell back. Okay, so all this penguat kuasa will come and close your factory and give you summon. And you can see under the Shopee one, there's actually an announcement under Medical Act. Okay, all these products, if it is not registered one, or we call uncertified products, the summon is 200,000 to 300,000, including imprisonment. Okay, so you may want to inquire at this point. So are my products medical devices? So how to classify all these products? Correct. So according to MDA 2012 as well as medical device regulation, the terms medical device, okay, covers any product used in healthcare for diagnosis, prevention, monitoring or treatment or elevation of disease, injury or disability. You can see here, injury also got, that means your bandages actually also need to be registered. But excludes drugs, because drugs are pharmaceutical products. They are under National Pharma MPRA. Okay, so your vaccines will be MPRA. Your syringe, your face mask, all these are under medical devices. Is it clear? Okay, we go further. So there may be people who wants to know what. So how now? My medical devices, I want to register. How to do it? Okay, in Malaysia, 2 easy steps for you. First, your company needs to get an establishment license from MDA. Okay, because you are dealing with products which is concerning health. So first thing for the company, you need to get GDPMD. Okay, goods distribution practices for medical device. Okay, and that can be in within 3 categories. Either you are the authorized representative. That means you're selling in Shopee or Lazada, and you are given the authorization letter from your overseas supplier. Okay, be it Japan, China, Pakistan, wherever lah. Okay, first you are the authorized representative. You can be that. Then the importer who is clearing the customs audits, importing it, okay, from across the borders, also needs to get registered with the GDPMD so that you can get the establishment license. As well, thirdly, where I see a lot of people in this category will be the distributors. They actually, in a way, they have to sell on behalf of people. Okay, they are just a distributor, be it drop shipment or these are things. But there's a bigger category called manufacturer. If you start production, there are actually a number of people who start mid-scale, medium scale of these face masks. They actually do production, start their small factory in Malaysia due to the demand. So they have to go for ISO 13485. All right, so having done that, your company is ready and can start selling or distributing medical devices. Therefore, each individual product that you want to sell, maybe you have like 5-6 different type of face masks with Mickey Mouse, all these things on a different model. So this face mask, this range, you need to register. So we call it product registration. Then under product registration, you have 2 categories, but I do see main category will be under the general MD, medical device, and it has like class ABCD lah, and there's a different rule 1 to 16. In vitro, that one will be also ABCD, but there's only rule 1 to 7. Okay, all this you just need to know. I need to establish get an establishment license. Then each product register, and most of the time will be ABCD. Okay, that's all. Okay, so far any question? You can see.
Before I want to ask, so this license is for those reseller or for the main company only?
Okay, most of the time people who come to us, they are actually reseller. So they are the actual distributors. Then we'll ask them to check with their supplier whether the supplier the presence here as a factory manufacturer or actually just what do you call that, supply only. If the supply only, you have to check with the supplier whether the supplier itself have this AR, is an AR or a importer. Okay. So whether they get from the importer. If it's not, then some of the companies we do know, they do until very big 1 month 100, 200,000 worth of stocks. Okay. Suddenly they kena, then all cannot sell. They've been taken down from Shopee, loss of business. Then these people, they see the business there. We actually suggest to them to do the authorized representative, then get the importer together lah. All these 3 distributor, all 3 together go and register. So some have successfully done it. Then there's one very good thing. If you are one product, individual product model type, can only in Malaysia allow 1 authorized representative. So if a company is supplying a lot of this product to multiple small resellers or those, please quickly register yourself as the authorized representative lah. You can see also for the pharma, the drugs, like Sinovac, they only have 1. Okay, Pharma Niaga lah. All right.
And how long will it take to get all the process until we get the license?
Okay, normally basically is between as fast as 2 weeks to about 4 weeks. So what we do is before we even submit in, company-wise, there are people who come to us from ground zero. They don't know anything at all, but they really see the business is booming. They want to get it done. They don't want to flop the loss. So from ground zero, before we even submit in, we have to go through a process of like 1-2 weeks with them, because it involves a lot of what do you call that, internal procedures, preparation, all those sort of things, like how you distribute out, what are the records. Because why records is important, because you have to record who are your clients in case anything you need to take down from the shelf. Okay, meaning to say that some problem with a certain batch of products, then you know who are your clients. And also certain products which is more sophisticated, they need to have maintenance, proper maintenance. Or medical products like syringes, okay, you have to do disposal. So these are the things we have to go through with those who are seriously wants to be a AR plus the so-called go through the whole GDPMD lah. Okay, so I just very quickly show you that this is what you can get from the MDA website. I believe there's a different class, like class A is very low risk. Okay, so you can see your surgical retractors, tongue depressors, or those IVD will be intravenous one, right? So basically you can look into the website and see what product categories is there lah. Huh? But I want to show you one is more relevant to what I've talked to Jamie. Will be currently, because of the pandemic, a lot of people are selling medical face masks, right? So class A, those are under class A. PPE, be it your shoe cover, coverall, gown, head cover, face shield, all under class A. Okay, as well as your syringe without the needle one. Sometimes you need to, they buy for the baby to take some medicine, you make sure like 5 ml, 10 ml without the needle. That's also class A. Okay, why we need to do it? Because sometimes the things are not properly calibrated. Okay, you may overdose your baby or underdose. Okay, then if underdose, the efficacy is not there. Overdose, jialat. Okay, then under class B will be a pulse oximeter, contact lens, digital thermometer. I've seen where people show the oximeter without registration one. They put a pencil on it. Also, after 2 seconds, can come out how much oxygen level it is lah. It's a fake one okay. So don't ever go and buy those Right. Then there's the others one. So the blue color over here will be the popular ones we do see. The other types will be product classification. It's like to help, or it's a non-medical products. Most of the time, this one product classification are for people who want to sell to like the hospitals. You may want to have like physio. You need the individual neoprene dumbbell, stacking codes, for all the physio thing. All right. Of course, there's the other side, more of the class A. You can see this like condom, contact lens solution. I also see a lot is not being registered. Okay. The number 2 one, if it's not properly registered, then 9 months later, kong hei lo. Okay. Then the number 3 one, contact lens solution. Okay, you put on your eyes, then what will happen? You can cause your eyes to be what? Problematic, right? Because the solution is very caustic. Okay. Then you have the class D, sterile disposable blood bags.
But Wei Fung, all these products
Yep.
all these products actually is selling widely in Shopee.
Yeah.
And even Lazada.
Yep.
So how do we know actually, how do consumer know actually like which one is proper one, which one is not? Especially those contact lens those they import from China, and how when they import, right, then they directly just upload the product to the marketplace, and then there are also people buy one.
Believe me,
Then
actually,
later put in the eyes like that they all the news come melted inside.
Yeah. That's a very good and popular question also. The e-marketplace actually they do take a very proactive stance to actually take down as many possible. Okay, it's just that sometimes it's very difficult. It's a very huge market. It's very difficult to actually take care of all. Sometimes they take down the fella the next minute or the next half an hour, the fella open and actually put up again. So this is the problem faced not just by the e-marketplace, also the enforcers. My advice is actually to the more of the consumer. Okay, if you are aware, you can actually make a complaint to MDA. and they will actually take action on this, right? So same thing, it's not just Shopee or this, also Facebook or this. You can complain to them. Okay, you can complain in marketplace. At the same time, you can complain to the authority. Take a snapshot. Everything needs evidence. You have to screenshot the shop, their contact number, the supplies coming from where, you know, that kind of thing. Take photo of the product itself. So be a well-informed consumer as well lah. You have to look out for the marking lah by the MDA. Okay, does that answer? Right? Can we go to the next one?
Yes.
Yes. So the other I've received a lot will be recently. My friend, Big Shots fella, he actually purchased products which consists of our wireless speaker using Bluetooth. Gonna stuck at the custom. Then he called me, "Hey bro, my things got stuck. Why is I buy few times now? This time I gonna stuck." So he's very upset about it. I say, it's a law lah. Under the law, we call the CMA 1998, and there's a TSR 2000, all communication products. When we say communication, that means you use to communicate things, be it voice or data, right? Your pictures, nice pictures, all these are communication. So under SKMM, or we call MCMC, what is meant by communication products? So communication equipment means any communication network facilities, be it the facilities, the telco towers all this, or consumer equipment, those you are using, your beautiful iPhone, Samsung, Huawei, ZTE, all those, actually is communication products, and they include also fixed or wireless equipment. Fixed, that means wire lah, like your modem, fiber one, the TM one give to you, the modem is actually have a fixed cable coming in. Then it sambung or connects to your router. The router is actually giving out radio frequency, right? 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz. Or people say Wi-Fi 6 lah, or 8011, 802.11 AC, AX, all those kind of things. So those are your wireless equipment. Or scanner. You need to get it certified. Okay. So here I do a bit of explanation. There's actually a number of class assignment, we call it. One, the class assignment main one, these are the two main one, will be mobile wireless, mobile using 4G, 5G, be your mobile phone or access modules. Access modules are those modules can connect, can call out one. Those are built-in, okay? In the some of the devices we can see, even in the lift, you will be for emergency purpose. The lift actually give a lot of remote data out. Or in industrial, we can see a lot of access modules. You don't see of them. You will see more of the mobile phones. Then the second, but the becoming bigger and bigger, this category, okay, will be the short range devices. These are the one using wireless frequency in short range. Short range is can be as near as like your NFC, okay, few meter to about 30 meter, okay, or you can have your extender, or this will be more. So under this huge family is actually like in your Internet of Things, okay, your fridge can now call online and call to buy products already. Okay, let's say you're not enough strawberries. Some fridges nowadays can actually call out to order. You come back, you see the package ready at your doorstep ready. Okay, so other than that, will be your routers, modems, security, your CCTV. Just like I'm showing you some of those pinholes with wireless one. Home appliances, the fridges, drones that send signal also need. Medical implants, okay, your Bluetooth low energy devices. Automotive will be your like keyless go, as well as those industrial and scientific products, anything using these radio frequency, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, RFID, NFC, Zigbee, etc. Those are classified under short-range devices. Okay, then how do you, what are the main steps you need to take to register these things? So first step, your company one, in Malaysia, you do not need establishment license for selling wired or communication devices. Okay, only who needs to do this? Only those you need will be like the telcos. They need to do it. Okay, yourself as a distributor, importer, this you do not need to register this except for your SSM lah. Okay, you must have a local company. So it can be a principal like Apple, what do you call that? Samsung, Huawei, or it be an importer, manufacturer, network operator, etc. Here, you can actually bring in products. Okay, so these products you need to register. The registration is based on your model type. So we normally call it type approval. Under this type approval, you need to declare whether you're a principal taking it in or you want to under package. That means you principal bringing a few distributors together, jointly submit to get this product approved. Or parallel, that means people already, the products already registered in the market. Then we allow you to, actually in Malaysia, the government allows you to parallel import in iPhone, whatever, except it must be new. It cannot be a used product, okay, or refurbished set. But anyone can parallel import in. This is a bit different from the, what do you call that? The medical devices. Medical devices, there's only one authorized rep for each product model. But for handphone industry or those are short-range devices, parallel, anyone can import in as long as it's not refurbished or second-hand phone. All right. Then there's another application approval which called special. You want to bring in for R&D lah. You want to bring a special product because you want to communicate for your event, your concert, all those are things. Okay, or for research purposes or to showcase. I remember I was in Ericsson when we first started with the 3G products. It's not launched yet. We only have all those prototypes. So we need to get special approval to bring it in so that these products can be tested in the network infrastructure. Be your Celcom lah, your what do you call that, Maxis lah, DG, or those network. So that's why we need to have special approval. Okay, and just now I have given you two products class assignment, but there's actually 28 different products scheduled there lah. So all this means a lot of things you need to be aware of, but importantly, you know that any products with communication, radio frequency, you check for the HZ, Hertz, how much frequency, as long as you got frequency one, that one, sure kena one. Okay. So having said that, you may have to go through all this process besides your company as well as a product. Why? A lot of people, why do I need to go through all these things? First, well, it is important to know that it is a legal framework lah. By hook or by crook, you still have to lah, because we are governed by a set of laws. And why the law is there? There's a legal framework for it because we need certified products. Certified products will mean that they have gone through the necessary testing as well as certification for quality assurance. This is very important. Okay, as we become a more and more powerful country or become very connected globally, then we have to make sure our products are of quality. Okay, be it you're selling to people or you're buying, you want quality assurance, right? Second one, very important is, I do notice those people who will start making sure they have quality products, they can sell at a better price, okay? And they will get a better recognition. Look at it this way lah. If all the face masks in the market don't have the certification, only a group of you have. So when things happen, okay, people actually go and pay more. Like myself, actually, I pay more to get better quality products because I know that maybe if you look at it, certainly some of these, whether the face mask is really a face mask, can they do their job or not? Okay, are they performing to the quality they say they can do? That means like filter out all the viruses. That is something you have to ponder about lah. So if your product has this certification, okay, people will know you better. Your brand gets better recognized. Okay, and also certainly when you go through the whole process, like GDPMD, You know that how to make sure that you want to grow not just as a normal, typical run by night or hit and run that kind of reseller in Shopee and Lazada, right? You want to be one day to be known in the marketplace, to be selling all these good products. Okay, then you need to have proper management, because here GTPMD, I do see that it actually help the company to organize themselves, have better management in terms of how you do your distribution, your take care of the quality, the storage place, sometimes even for like some need temperature control one, those products, they have actually very good management, rather than it's like very dirty, very messy, that kind of thing. It actually makes the people, the company, yourself as a seller, if you want to be in this for the long haul, it's very good for you, because you learn how to do a proper management. Okay, any questions so far? Jimmy?
We do have one question with I saw questions. It says here. It says do reseller or dropshipper needs license?
Sorry?
Do reseller or dropshipper need license?
Actually,
Dropshipper need license.
Actually, dropshipper, you consider yourself as a distributor. So you check back with your supplier, okay, whether they are the importer, they have the establishment license as an authorized representative, or as a importer. Because your side, you're not handling all the importation, you're just dropship. That means you just promote for them and just help. So you are actually a reseller, is classified more of the distributor. Okay, so yes, you need to safeguard yourself. You have to check with them. They have to make sure they get registered, because if not, now you sell, you don't feel it. You say, I'm selling one, no problem. The day you're selling like that guy who came running to us 100,000, 200,000 per product, we are also very shocked. Wow, you can sell so much. Okay, typical house lot, okay, terrace house lot, but each product 100 over 1,000. So when they want to kena you, every product they kena, wow, really, they can really, not to say play with you, if they really follow and every product they kena you, that's a problem. Okay, so if you know that you can do this business, okay, be it a wireless product, communication, or medical products, please start from today, be aware what you should do. Okay, I'm not saying do every product now. You go and select few of the products you want one, and you start asking back your supplier, do they have all this registration? Okay. So
actually, I find out that this
sorry, can hear?
Sorry,
I cannot hear. Sorry. What do you find? What do you find out?
Okay, our line is quite bad lah. So actually, it's very important lah. Like recently, right, out the market, right, there's a lot of thermometer as well. Like sometimes when we go to the shop, and then we measure our temperature, right, the temperature can go like 32 degrees Celsius, right? Like how can a human being, right, is like that type of temperature, right? Yeah. So for now, mostly it's very important that we have a license, then after that we can promote it and show it in front of our product listing. Yeah. So when we will also target the real, the buyer, like for me, right, if I want to get a thermometer or I want to get the oximeter, example, I go and buy something like we call it Lao Bei product those like you measure like no measure like that one. You cannot get a proper temperature, you cannot get a proper measurement one. So then after that, in the end, right, we will risk ourselves and risk our life, where actually we already tak cukup oxygen, but the device show that you are okay, you are healthy like that. So yeah, then is when we talk about product listing, is very important. Then when we get this license, we can put the license ID in our product listing in front, right? To tell people that this is a certified product and it's safe one, is proper one, like that, right?
Yes, you can put that, as well as you can actually get them to go online and check on the product as well. Then you can see it's registered. So that is the best verification people can do.
And this one very important. I think it's very, very important for those people who want to OEM product. Those, there are some company want to do branding by themselves, and then they are, when they get this license, right, and then it's very good for them to have this license, so that they can also provide better guarantee to all the reseller and all the their drop shipper as well.
Okay, because this is true. This is true, Jimmy. Because the guy who is doing the dental one, he has a lot of customers taking his products, even though it's coming from Middle East side, Pakistan side, orders. But it's actually people perceive it's very good product, and price point wise is also value for money, as well as they have trust in him. So he's actually doing a lot. Therefore, we asked him, since that you have got so many reseller for you, go and get the authorized rep registered with importation. Then you can tell all the resellers you already registered, and instead of taking from other supplier, people will come and take from you. In fact, the other suppliers supplying the same product will eventually come and get from you, because they cannot register as AR anymore. Okay, there are companies who actually ask us to be their representative to do AR work, but for now we don't do that lah. Okay. So I would like to share with you how can we assist you in terms of advisory and solution services for MDs, because we are mentioning more of MDs. Let us guide you through the good distribution practices. You can reach out to us, okay? And for those who want to do manufacturing, okay, ISO 13485, just like today we receive two, both GDPMD and ISO already for different products, okay? Then after you get this for your company already, we can help you to do product registration, okay? And solution-wise, because some companies, they have the products need to do distribution, but they don't have a software to help them to track all the products, giving serialized numbers or those. So we actually have solutions to help them on that as well, okay? Then, of course, the reason we are here today, there's a lot of you who wants deeper training, one more expert training, upskill yourself. So be it the brand development channels or legal technical, we do that, okay? So very easily, because this is how we structure ourselves as a ACB, as well as ISO guidance. Anyone who want to seek information, all this from us, you have to register with on the website. Okay, go to cop.asize.com, register, sign up there. Then you go to e-forms. In the menu, go to e-forms. Step number 3, there's a request and e-form next to it. That's where you request and ask us things, because we have to track everything. And we have an internal service standard. How much time, T plus how many receive the form, we have to act on it. So these are our internal standards. So based on that, if you are going under the e-form, you click on it. There's a number of forms there. You click on for training purpose, professional training program, you click. Then you see what are the courses you want to attend. All right. So, but importantly, because there's a number of people who collaborate with us, especially those who like this group, Hong and Jamie one, they are very concerned. They want to make sure all their members get the best packages or advice from us. So please key in this SLJ, okay, 0731 here, so that we can, for the training we organize, where you are going to attend, we actually give you a discount, okay, a special price. In fact, when we do our trainings, a day training normally costs about 700 over to 1,000 plus. For a very technical one, is like 1,000-2,000 a day just to attend. All right. So, but for this way, if there's a market for it, okay, we will organize one under level 1. Course number 13, navigate regulations and registration of medical devices in Malaysia. Okay, for this course, instead of the day thing, we probably do half a day, 2-3 hours things. And especially for those who use the code SLJ0731, Okay, we'll once you register, we'll reach out to you. You'll get it for 99 ringgit only. Okay, just for under the SLJ 0731 because we don't do for any others for this one. We specially curate this. All right. So grab this chance. I believe Jamie will share more info on this later. So this will how the thing will look like. You can actually either scan here or go inside to reach out to the form itself. Okay, but register first. Then on the other hand, we actually our forte, which we are very good in, is actually navigating IoT products because IoT is the word lah. Everyone is talking about IoT. So under the HRDS, we have SBL has one, this code, where we organize the course called Introduction to Product Certification Scheme. Okay, to get your IoT or wireless products, communication products to be registered. And we also help you train you on the cross-border trade because I have supplier who wants to sell not just for Malaysia, they want to cover Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia. So in fact, next month, August, I actually, even though this pandemic and need to do quarantine, I have to go over to Thailand and Vietnam to do certain things because there's a lot of companies, they need lab testing. So we are trying to get them to do it in Malaysia here for their lab tests, for all those radio frequency tests. Okay, so join this if you are looking into IoT products. Okay, this is a very good eye-opener for those who want to learn. Okay, and in fact, under HRDF, we actually registered 12 courses. So not just the technical one, will be also your e-channels, your risk management, business growth, etc. This is the part where we are together with like people like to help Matre and MDEC members to grow in the Southeast Asia region, all right, to grow their businesses. With that, I've reached the end of my talk today. Okay, I hope it's what can I enlightening for y'all. At least y'all get something out of it, information.
Sorry. Wait, sorry. Go ahead.
That's all. Q&A session.
Yeah. So there's a question asking like, what will be the price range to get licensed? Is it affordable?
Oh, okay. For the together with the for Class A, is the total thing is with the advisory or this is less than actually it was about 600 to 700 per product registration. Okay, but if you're talking about as a company, not before the product, you want to have structure the whole your quality management system for how you run and operate the whole company. That's the GTPMD. Okay, it ranges about 10,000. It's depending how big the company is, how many things you are doing. Therefore, start from mid-range. When you company you can see things are going, you better get it now, because if not, by the time you grow and a lot of things haywire already, then you want to start the GTPMD, that's where you take a longer time. Then consultants actually will charge you more because they have to go through your whole paperwork. It's very messy. I've seen people with a lot of manual paperwork here, flying here and there. They don't even track their clients. Okay, too many, already too messy. By the time it's already too a bit, not to say too late, but then you take more time. Okay. So GTMA, as I say, is below 10, and for the product registration is as low as like the 600-700 ringgit. To, of course, the higher the class is, then is the difficulty is higher because we have to do more checking. There's more conformity we need to do, requirements. Okay.
Yeah,
anything?
I have a question over here. Is that so? For example, if today we want to get, for example, oximeter, right? So we want to get this oximeter from one of the China manufacturer, for example. So I get that, then only I pass it to you guys, or how?
Okay, first you get the get us a product specs. This is how we do our advisory, that kind of flow We will always, before we even charge you anything, we actually take the product. I will look at the product specification. Okay, then we'll do a background check versus the MDA one, whether have people registered. Sometimes the products you want to take in, they already have an authorized representative. Okay, then you don't need to do the AR anymore. You just have to get the what you call that as an importer or distributor. Get from the person, then you register your product. You register yourself as a distributor. Okay. So if the product is not even registered, your company, whether you have the establishment license, if you don't have, we'll actually go through. If you teach you how to go through, get everything ready. We have all the set template lah. You don't have to start from scratch, start from zero. Actually, we give you all the templates. Okay, for let's say distribution, record management, all this. These are the template. You just follow, just fill up lah, as per your company information lah, punya information lah. Okay.
Okay.
Unless you really don't even have anything, and then you'll be about problematic.
So you mean only one person once one person registered already,
Then the rest can
then
be
the
as
others don't have
importer or
on the
distributor.
one type of product.
Yes. Every type of product is only one AR allowed. Because there must be someone responsible for all the regulatory work. Okay, which is different from
unless I bring in already, and then after that that particular brand already registered, then I don't have to register, right?
You can actually register yourself as a distributor for the product. You can register the product under
because in the market there will be a lot of brands.
Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Can hear because in the market there's a lot of brands of the oximeter.
Yeah.
So that means each brand have to register different license, or
yes,
once oximeter
each brand have to. Every individual brand have to.
Now I got you. Okay.
So
All right.
I have another session going at 9 o'clock.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Sure. Just nice.
Just nice. Sorry. Of course, reach out to us. Especially, you can use the forms inside. There are actually forms in the our website. We can actually select what other things you may need lah. Be it like some people they say, I have the AR ready. I just want to make sure I import the products and I pass to someone to handle for me or the whole distribution. I have these wonderful products. Okay, that is exactly what the MIDA or this we are organizing a group of Japanese people, companies, industry in Japan. They want to sell to Malaysia. Then our job is to get them introduce them to some distributors who can do the distribution work. That's under project management. So we can do multiple things. So reach out to us. Okay. And thank you, Jamie and Weng Hong, for organizing this. I hope the industry, the sellers, you are better prepared and able to grow 蒸蒸日上 not to say that. Kita jaga kita lah. I mean, I hope to do these kind of things. I mean, it's awareness, create more awareness. All right. So we don't want to see y'all like kena serbu, kena rampas. They only come to us lah. We really want this spread around. Okay. Talk to your friends about it lah. The urgency as well as the end user also, because Jamie just mentioned that one about the oximeter one. To realize suddenly maybe you can die at home lah. Because of the wrong oxygen level being shown. Right?
Wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Wei Fong. Thank you, Wei Fong. Thank you for your time and very good sharing.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching this.
Bye-bye.
All right.
See you all. Take good care. Bye-bye.